Hello, Green and Tidiers. It's Rachel Papworth here, the online professional organizer. I liberate busy people like you from the shackles of clutter and chaos so you get productivity and peace of mind. And I'm all slightly rat's tailed hair today because I've been in the sea in Brighton. It's been gorgeous today. And I've been mulling about what to talk to you about in terms of procrastination and staying motivated, which was requested by quite a few of you, including Gillian and Jane, asked me to talk about how you get motivated and stay motivated, and most of all, how you beat procrastination. Now, obviously, there's a ton of stuff I could say about this, and I have made other videos on how to get and stay motivated as well. So I have narrowed it down to 3 points. So here's my thoughts on how to avoid procrastination, or it's not even really how to overcome procrastination, it's how to be the boss of procrastination. Because the first thing I think is to go with it. We are all procrastinators. Like, really, anyone who tells you they're not a procrastinator is a fibber. I procrastinate. Everybody procrastinates. So work with it. Allow yourself to procrastinate. That's what I do. So often I've got a task to do. I could do it right now, and I am just not going to. So I schedule it. And somehow scheduling it does get done. When I come to it in the schedule, I do it. It's like I've had time to come to terms with the fact that I've got to do it. So go with it. Allow yourself to procrastinate. Play with that and deliberately procrastinate. So yeah, okay, I could do it now, unless it's urgent, obviously. But if it's not urgent, I could do it now. I'm gonna schedule it and I'll do it then. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to be really, so this is about staying motivated, really. So I think often people think they're a procrastinator, or they blame themselves for procrastinating, or they blame themselves for losing motivation, when what's really happening is they're being unrealistic about what they can do in the time. And then they don't manage to get it all done, and then they beat themselves up for failing and for not doing it all. So be realistic about how much you can do in the time that you've got available, and always build in contingency time. I can't stress that enough. That is something that I do so automatically that I sometimes forget to tell people to do it. Like, when I'm planning my time, I'm really conservative as to how much I can get done in the time that I'm planning. And so sometimes I'll find myself getting a little bit anxious about whether I've got time to do everything. And it's because I've kind of forgotten that I've built loads of contingency time in there. I've overestimated how long things are going to take me. Can't stress that enough. Always overestimate how long something's going to take. So you've got contingency time, which you can always use for something else if you finish sooner. And my third point, oh yes, I love this one. And this is one I really try and practice myself. And that is to change your language. So instead of saying I've got to, or I have to, or I must, say I want to, or I'm going to. Because the fact is, you do want to, or you wouldn't be doing it. So instead of saying, oh, I must tidy up today, or I've got to declutter that drawer, say I want to. I want to tidy up today. I want to declutter that drawer. Or even I'm going to tidy up today. I'm going to declutter that drawer. Use the positive language. You'd be amazed how much difference it makes. I'm really training myself on that one. I don't always remember. It's quite hard with speech, but I'm training myself on that one. I'm doing it more and more and more, and it's just really, really empowering. It feels much better. It feels much more. It's much more motivating to think, I want to do this. I'm going to do it, rather than I have to do it. I got to do it. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. As always, add your thoughts in the comments below the video as to ways that we can all overcome procrastination, or be the boss of procrastination. Just a quick update on Clutter-Free in 30 days, which is going great. People are loving it. I'm getting some really, really nice feedback. In particular, I'm just really chuffed that what people are saying about it is very much the way that I wanted it to be. So people are saying they're loving the mixture of getting an actual task and getting some psychological insight, and having there's a takeaway at the end of every day's lesson. There's a today's takeaway, at these like 1 or 2 points, and people are really liking those. And also the sense that I'm with them all the way, holding their hand through the 30 days. They're really, really liking. So that's really, I'm really pleased about that, because I worked really hard, and that's exactly what I wanted it to be like. So yeah, so if you're umming and ahhing about whether to join Clutter-Free in 30 days, join it now, because people are really loving it. And I will see you in the next YouTube Live. Bye.